my thoughts over the last few days. The incident at Peters was scary. We were down at the police station. We fully cooperated. And then we came home and we started to think and talk. And it was interesting because we're trying to figure out what's going on. And we've come up with a very simple way of explaining the Constitution, in my opinion, the Canadian Charter of Rights. It's just a simple piece of paper with many signatures on it. But it is a piece of paper that is supposed to ensure that if you're Canadian or aspiring to be Canadian, that these are yours. They're nobody else's. And we did get a call from the police, and I'm actually happy they called because from my protest, I'd feel disappointed if they didn't. They asked us to come in, which we fully agreed, and we saw that the police, which I knew but didn't really fully understand till recently, that they follow the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, and they're they're the first people that actually, or group or organization that actually have the authority to infringe on your rights, only temporarily, but they do have this, and that's important. That's why it's equally important that they swear an oath to the Charter. So, if you have, let me rephrase this. If you believe in the Charter, please cooperate with the police because they're the ones that have to make decisions on whose rights do get infringed upon. And once again, temporarily, because then the next step, if your fringes do get imposed upon more, the only one that has legal authority to do so is a judge. And because they have more powers granted to them to, once again, infringe on your rights. And we need this in a society. And it might take time, and it might be a little scary being in there because they're making sure that they don't infringe on your rights while trying to find out if you infringed on others. And it was scary, but it was still very nice to see that even with how the government's acting, our local police force are still doing their job to the best of their ability. And it shows that why I believe the Canadian Bill of Rights is a piece of paper that I'm willing to stand behind. It's very important to me. And it can only be as strong as people are willing to put faith in it. And it was nice to see the police putting faith in it to their oath and just everything that goes along. These things do take time. Rambling. The weather's not so nice, but I do want to get back out on the street and show my support, give people hope. It was just rambling about the Charter. Don't give up hope, people. The country's way too beautiful. Bye.